Hi, I'm attorney Ben Schwartz, and today I'm going to answer a viewer question. The question is, after a car accident, when the police arrive at the scene, is it okay to talk to them? And a lot of people, I suspect, are going to say, of course it's okay to talk to them. If you're in an accident, why wouldn't you talk to them? And I would say that the answer to that question is not so simple. And the reason is because, you know, at this point in my life and in my career, I essentially handle personal injury claims. Essentially, I am a personal injury attorney. And so, if I answer the question from the personal injury attorney perspective, I can give you one answer. But when I started practicing law, I did a lot of criminal defense, and I really started out handling the majority of my practice was criminal defense law. And so if I give you the answer from the criminal defense lawyer perspective, it's a different answer. It's no. And so I would suggest that if you're asking this question, I would need to know why are you asking this question? Is it because you were injured in an accident due to someone else's negligence and the police are coming to the scene and you need their help and assistance? Or is it a situation where you were driving while intoxicated and you caused an accident and the police are coming to investigate and you don't want to go to jail? If it's the first situation where you're injured in an accident, you need assistance, you need police officer aid, then I would say absolutely you want to talk to the police. Why wouldn't you talk to the police? They're there, it's their professional duty to investigate the accident and get to the bottom of, the who, what, when, where, and how, meaning determine who's at fault, get you the medical assistance you need if you need it, make sure that the area is secured and safe, and make sure that your car is taken away by someone who is qualified to tow the vehicle, not some fly-by-night guy that showed up who happened to have a tow truck. But on the other hand, if you are driving while intoxicated, you are breaking the law, if you suspect that by speaking to the police you may open yourself up to criminal charges, then I would say no, you don't want to speak to the police, and in fact, you have a constitutional right to not speak to the police. You have a right to remain silent. If you're engaged in activity that you think might expose you to criminal liability, then the former criminal defense attorney inside of me is going to tell you, exercise your constitutional rights and, remain silent and request an attorney. When you're watching television, legal dramas, or you're watching a movie where the police are arresting somebody, they read them their Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have an attorney. An attorney will be provided to you if you cannot afford one. Well, that's real stuff. I mean, that is the Miranda warning from the Miranda versus Arizona case. And as a suspect or a defendant in a criminal case, you would have those rights, right to remain silent, right to an attorney, etc. So I would say, from the criminal defense perspective, exercise your constitutional rights and use your right to remain silent. Hopefully you won't have to. Hopefully you'll never find yourself in that situation. But people do. I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. I hope you found this question and answer informative, entertaining. If you have a question, feel free to hit me up. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com. You can send a message or leave a comment on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Schwartz and Schwartz.